What if I told you the only reason your online business isn't where you want it to be is because of you? Because the difference between this person on the 21st of December making 0K a month, me, and then me on the 10th of September making 58K a month here at a mastermind is mindset. It's not some business hack. It's not some secret that you don't know about. It's these 7 mindset differences that changed me to become this person and escape being this person. And in this video, I'm gonna go through each 7 of them and exactly how you can change your mindset to become the person that can put your online business exactly where you want it to be, working when you want, where you want, with who you want, and on what you want. And I can assure you that once you nail these 7 things, there is nothing else you need to know. No business hack, no business secret, just these 7 things. So let's get into it. The first is abundance mindset. And the abundance mindset, something you've probably heard about a lot. You probably roll your eyes when you hear abundance mindset. What does that even mean? But when you are scarce, then you have a problem in business. And let me show you exactly why I got into this abundant mindset, because I was in Dubai the other day, and whatever you think about Dubai, the absolute wealth there is incredible. And the business class lounge is bigger than a lot of European airports. And it showed to me how much money there is in the world, how much value there is in the world. And when we're in this business game, we need to understand that there are leads everywhere for you. There are opportunities to help people and to make money absolutely everywhere. And the mindset of this person was that I need to make a quick dollar. I need to make a quick buck. I need to somehow, I need to save money on this. I need to save money on coffees, and I need to somehow get people to pay me. And the mindset of this person is relaxed. I now know that there is money everywhere to be made. There is money everywhere. There are clients everywhere. And as long as I put out value, and as long as I'm in this game for a long time, then I will make money. I'm not rushed to do things. I know that with abundance, I'm always going to win at this game. And I know that now, and that helps because of the law of attraction. Because the law of attraction says that if you crave something, if you need money, it will not come to you. But the minute you think, okay, I don't need this, that's when it happens. And that is the level of abundance that will get you to a point where money just comes to you, where your business grows without you even realizing. And the best months that I've had are the months where I just sit back and I just go, I'm just gonna work and I'm not gonna think about the money. And then all of a sudden I start earning the most. So that is the abundance mindset. The second mindset that helped me was imperfect action. Because the thing about perfectionism, it is the worst thing that you can have with an online business. Anyone who says to me they're a perfectionist, I go, you're never gonna succeed in this entrepreneurial game. Because the thing about perfectionists is they take too long to make the decision, to do the action. And the thing about action is you learn. And once you take one action and you learn, you can then take another more informed action and another more informed action until you learn so much that your 50% best is already better than the 100% best of the perfectionist. And this person, me, on the 21st of December, would wait. I'd make a whole course before I'd sell it to someone. I'd wait over and over again to think, is this the right decision? I would try and make my videos absolutely perfect. This person takes imperfect action. I have an idea and I execute it. I have another idea and I execute. And that is why I've been able to scale so quickly, because I don't wait for the perfect thing, I bias action. And that is so important. The other day, I was at a mastermind the other day and I said, the people in this room who are successful are the people whose to-do list turns into action as quickly as possible. There are some people who, maybe like yourself, maybe like you've been in the past, will have a to-do list and it will go on for months and months and months. And the people that are successful are the people that clear their to-do list as quickly as possible. So, imperfect action, second mindset. The second is a failure bias. We'll go failure bias. The failure bias was something that allowed me to understand that I want to fail as quickly as possible, because if I'm not failing in a very similar way to imperfect action, I'm not learning anything. And if you constantly go through life being comfortable, if you constantly don't put yourself out of your comfort zone, then you're never going to grow, you're never going to change, because this person does the same thing every single day. They get up, they work incredibly hard, and they go to bed, and they don't understand why they're not improving. Whereas this person has failed over and over and over again. But every time I fail, I learn. And every time I learn, I get closer to the person that I want to be. So if you don't fail, then you stay in the same way because you don't learn anything. And you literally cannot change the essence of your person because of the fact that you're not failing. Whereas this person fails over and over again. And I've realized, having had no shows to sales calls, having had clients that ghost me, I literally know that my tolerance for failure and my tolerance for accepting failure is what is going to make me successful. And if you cannot accept failure, then you will not be successful because you will not be able to learn at the rate that others around you can. So failure, that is the second thing. And then the thing is level head. Because one thing that my sales director said to me the other day is, why don't you celebrate when you get a new client? Obviously, we're talking 5 figures when I get a new client. It's a great injection of money. Why don't I celebrate? And I said to him, the exact reason that I don't celebrate my wins is why I can accept my losses. Because when you celebrate your wins, what you do is your emotions spike like this because you relate and you depend on whether, this is happening in all the videos now, you relate and you depend on whether you're successful or not. So the problem is, should we change colors? Let's go for blue. The problem with this is you go like this, and then when you don't get a sale, you drop all the way down again. And what I want to happen is I just want to be a constant steady state so that I don't let the losses affect me, just like I don't let the wins affect me. And that's what I said to my sales director is I would prefer to not make a sale and be absolutely fine with it. Just like when I make a sale, I'm absolutely fine with it. And that is the way to be because my level-headedness here, I was running around my room screaming when I got my first sale. You may have seen the video of it. Whereas here, what happens is what my sales director says to me, I get a sale, I'm very happy. I don't get a sale, I'm also very happy. I don't judge how well I'm doing off my sales. And this person allows their emotions to be affected so much by their sales that I just burn out. I got to the point where I was so burned from literally jumping off sales calls being like, I hate what I'm doing right now. I don't know why I'm doing this. This person just keeps going no matter whether they get sales or not. And this level-headedness is incredible. All right, let's continue with the blue. So the 5th mindset that helped me get to this 58K a month person and get away from this human being here is bottleneck focus. Because I used to literally go in these, like when I was this person, I used to go and say, I need to be working 12, 14 hours a day. I'd go to the pub, I'd talk to entrepreneurs, and I'd be like, I'm grinding, I'm working so hard, I'm so locked in. And then what happens is I realized that I was working on the wrong things. I was literally just working for the sake of it. I was spinning the hamster wheel, not making any progress. And maybe you do the same as well. Maybe you are locked in and you are sitting in front of your laptop every day. But how do you know you're working on the right things? I know that when I work on the right things, it is moving my business. Because just like a river flowing, what happens is at the top is the mouth of where the water comes from, and at the bottom is where you make your money, is where the clients come in. And if you have a dam at any point, that has to be your singular focus of what you're gonna solve. Everything else is noise. Just like building a course before you've got clients is stupid. Just like trying to get better at sales if you've not got any sales calls is stupid. I only focus on the things that are affecting my business. And this person here would try and do 1,000 things every single day. Yes, I'd be pushing the business forward, but not on the things that matter. This person here works 4 or 5 hours a day maximum, but focuses on the things that matter the most. I only ever focus on the bottlenecks to my business. And that way, yes, there's 1,000 things to work on, but there's only ever a few things that I actually need to work on. And that is why this person here has a great life, works somehow a lot less than this person, but makes a lot more money as well. So maybe you're in that position where you're working so hard and you can't understand why the business isn't progressing. It's probably because you're spinning hamster wheels and working on the wrong things. Okay, keep going, singular focus. So the 6th mindset thing that helped with me a lot was singular focus. Because what's gonna happen, let me tell you what's gonna happen is when you start doing well and maybe you start getting traffic online or you start being in the right rooms with great entrepreneurs, is you're gonna see thousands of other opportunities and business opportunities to make money. This person here was, I think this was in Dubai somewhere, and this person here was getting message after message. Do you want to come and do this high ticket sales job? Would you like to build this offer with me? Would you like to grow and scale this way? Would you like to join me in this amazing startup that's going to make millions of dollars? And this person here was so tempted by all of those decisions. And so my mind was so confused. Like, do I do this? Do I do this? Do I do this? This person here knows, myself now, I know that I am focused on one goal. I'm focused on building and scaling the offer that I have right now, which builds online businesses with people's skills and knowledge. I'm going to build that offer to $1 million a month, and that's all I'm thinking about right now. I'm singularly focused on that. And trust me, I have left hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table with other business opportunities, with people telling me this is going to be the next best thing, because I'm singularly focused on growing one thing. Because the problem is, you can grow one thing very well, but you can't grow many things very well. You're going to be diverted. You can't spread your time and do everything very well at the same time. No one has ever done that. Everyone you know who's doing well right now has grown their brand or their business singularly focused, and then pivoted to a load of offers and other businesses when they have more leverage. But right now, I'm so happy I ditched that mindset, and this person now is focused every single day on one business and one offer. And all the time, I can promise you all the time, I say no to opportunities where I could definitely make money. And the last one comes nicely on to this singular focus, which is long-termism. Because the thing is, if you want to make money quickly, if you want to make money next month so you can fund your little lad's holiday to Ibiza or your girl's trip to Paris, then the problem with that is you're going to make the wrong decisions. You're going to make decisions that make you money tomorrow and not make you money in 5 and 10 years time. I'm going to be in this game. I'm going to be helping people for multiple years to come. And I make decisions on a long-term basis. This person just wanted to work out how they could afford a nice dinner that evening. This person knows that I am building generational wealth for my family, for my family's family, for the people in my future generations. This person knows that I don't need to rush into decisions next week. What I need to do is make decisions that I'm going to be happy with in years to come. And that long-termism, that ability to think in the future and make decisions in the future, builds a sustainable, fulfilling long-term business, not a quick cash grab when you're just getting called a scammer online. And that is the difference between these two people, and they are the 7 mindsets that got me the difference.